Hey everyone, welcome to Bickering Book Reviews. I'm Sarah.
And I'm Becky.
And today we're talking about the Handbook by Jim Benton. Now, we were super lucky and we got a copy of this from Scholastic. So thank you, Scholastic. Alright, I'm just going to get into kind of what this book's about. And it is about Jack, who is always looking in the trash for treasures. And I feel like I know a lot of people in real life like that. But anyway, and this time he's found the mother lode. Jack finds the parents, so the general parents' super secret handbook that covers everything from getting kids to eat their vegetables or do their homework. But along with his friends, Mike and Maggie, Jack works to outsmart their parents and basically do whatever they want. But things become more tricky when the adults realize the book is gone and will stop at nothing to get it back. So that's essentially kind of what it's about. It's the kids finally find a way to outsmart their parents, which I feel like is a constant thing when you're growing up. I feel like I always tried to do that.
So I thought this was a super clever premise. I haven't seen a book exactly like this. And I thought the handbook, when they actually are breaking down what's in the handbook, I thought that was hilarious.
It was funny. Is it still relevant, though?
I don't know.
Do parents still tell their kids that they have to eat their vegetables because somebody's starving in India? I don't know.
My parents never did that. So
mine didn't either.
No. So, but I thought it was funny. I could see, as a kid, I would, and how they use the handbook and fit it around. I think they would think it was funny.
Yeah.
My problem is, I felt like it was really slow at the beginning. I felt like it took a long. There were parts of it that were really slow.
I don't know. I don't necessarily know if I felt that way. I mean, it got there.
Yeah, and it's I think it would be a good read for Wimpy Kid, except with the format, there's no illustrations, and that age group loves the illustrations.
I mean, it's definitely related to Wimpy Kid, you're right, as far as the illustrations. However, I think you could do this as a read-alike with a Gordon Corman or something.
I could see it with a Gordon Corman, yeah.
It's very similar to something like that.
It's an older tween. I feel looking at the cover, I thought it was going to be 8, 9, but it's really 11, 12 kind of thing.
My only kind of wondering or musing is, I think this would be a hard book to sell in the community where I work, because the parents tend to kind of stay away from premises where the kids are getting into trouble and driving cars or engaging in activities that would be dangerous, because they don't want their kids kind of emulating what's going on in these books. And it's not that I wouldn't give it to a kid in my community. I just don't necessarily know if the parents would be receptive to allowing their children to read it.
I don't think I'd have that problem. I think where I work now, the kids would like it. Like I said, I think my problem would be finding the specific reader, because they have to actually be that tween, because teens aren't going to be interested, but they have to be a tween that actually wants the words, and they don't want necessarily the gimmick. They don't want things like Amulet, which is all, it's a graphic novel, and they don't want Wimpy Kid, and they don't want, Dog Man. They want actual stories, which, you said, a Corman.
And it could really do well in my community, because in my community, they've already read all of the Wimpy Kids. They've read all of the Amulet. So they're, they need something else. I just think this would be a harder sell. I mean, yeah, if they can't find something else, but I don't know. I mean, I think we're kind of... I do want to give a shout out, though. I love his other books. I love kind of Frankie K. Stein. The kids love those books. They love the Dear Dumb Diary books.
Oh, Dear Dumb Diary is incredibly
it's
popular.
Still super popular. So,
and I think his core fans, the ones that were younger reading that and have grown up a little, I think they will like it, because they like the humor and stuff.
This is a good bridge into kind of older books.
Because it's definitely not teen, but it's good for those kids that are reading on a teen level, but shouldn't be reading in the teen room.
Yeah, I agree with that.
And so we should just rate it.
All right, so our rating scale goes from 5 unicorns down to 2 unicorns, and if it was sucktacular, it doesn't get a horn, and it is therefore a horse. Okay, so where are you at?
I'm giving it a 3.
All right. I don't know, we don't do halves, because we can't have half unicorn running around. That's terrible. But I'm in between a 3 and a 4. I think I'm gonna round up and just go with a 4. I'm gonna go with a 4. I mean, I think a kid would really enjoy this. I think they'd read a series about this.
I think if it was a series, yes. I think a kid would enjoy a series.
Yeah, I think
particularly if the next book was the teacher's handbook. And then, like, the grandparents' handbook.
Yeah, I think you could totally do it. So.
And that is where we are on the Handbook by Jim Benton.
All right, so see you later.
Bye.
Bye.